Awesome Movie Show. It's South by Southwest. It's daily coverage. Second day here, and James Blunt, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to sit down with me.
It's a pleasure.
In Confidence Bay. The first time to ever have an interview in an RV?
I think I've done it before.
Damn it.
I've done a few things in an RV.
You're pretty big now.
Thanks. Well, yeah, I used to be much smaller.
So, the film, James Blunt Return to Kosovo, how excited are you to see this starting to make its run through the theaters?
Yeah, it's a little weird for me, really. I hadn't imagined turning up and talking about a movie or a film or a documentary of any kind, and I'm kind of more keen to downplay this. For me, it was a very personal journey. I'd been to war with the army, and it was my job, and it was an extreme situation to be in, really. And I was really interested to go back and to see if the time that we'd spent there was of any benefit to anyone, and if things had improved some 7 years later, and what were the after effects, really, of war and violence and death. And then we took a camera crew and we filmed it.
Yeah.
I didn't. I say it was kind of, for me it was a real personal journey, and what people take from the documentary, I don't really know. I haven't expected to push too much on them. It's for me it was something that I wanted to capture for myself.
Have you had even a moment to sit back and reflect on it?
It was a real emotional journey, and being part of it and watching it back as well, it definitely had more of an effect on me than I expected, I think, at the time.
Do you, could you imagine your life being like this? I mean, starting off going through school, and then, you're going into the Army, and then knowing that your career would kind of explode like this, and the next thing you know, here you are, just kind of, having this self-reflection?
I was pretty confident that I'd some way along the journey I'd make an album. I didn't expect it necessarily to do what it's done, and but I'm very lucky for that and very grateful.
Last question, because I know you got to go. I was listening to the album, actually, your album, right before I came here, and now I question everything I thought the songs meant, because I didn't know this about you. I'm not, as far as like real worldly, as far as like knowing all the things that happen in Kosovo and things like that. I mean, you hear this stuff, but I'm not a scholar. I couldn't, well, this year and that year and this year.
Yeah.
Do the songs have multiple meanings for you than like the average person might take from them? I mean, I might sit there and go, oh, this song's so much just about a girl, or this one's about this moment. I mean...
they're all about real life experiences along the way, and they're it's a very personal album, which again has been quite weird putting music out, which sort of bears your soul in many ways. But fortunately, people seem to have related it to their own lives and connected to it. And like in a book, really, you may have the words out there, but people have to use their own imagination and relate it to their own lives. And fortunately, people seem to have done that. Yeah, absolutely. I know you got to get in there. Your movie's in here. It's beer, pizza inside at the theater. Have you heard about the Alamo Draft House? That's all I could possibly ask for.
It's the #1 place in the United States to watch a movie, according to Entertainment Weekly.
Then I'm going to get in there.
Yeah, get in there. Hey, thank you so much. Awesome Movie Show. Sitting with James Blunt. I'm going to let him go because I got some places to go myself, or I just want to seem important because I'm sitting next to James Blunt. Thank you.
Pleasure.